It is time to touch our bags and drop our sack on this edition of the Kansas City Chiefs Report. It is mailbag time. You got questions. You're in luck because I got answers. We will answer all of them coming up in just a matter of moments. Tyler Jones, your fearless leader, here with you. And before we get any further in today's show, you may be saying to yourself, man, I would love to be a part of a mailbag here at the Chiefs Report. Well, guess what? You can be a part of our next mailbag segment. We do this every Tuesday, and here's what you need to do. Not only do you need to subscribe to the channel, but you need to join the Noti gang. Those are the people that have their notifications turned on, and they're the first to know when we have new content here on the channel, whether it's our live shows, our breaking news, our daily videos. So turn on notifications, join the Noti gang, and join us for our next mailbag segment. And you, too, can have your questions answered every Tuesday afternoon right here on the channel. Spam Noti Gang in the comments if you're part of the Noti Gang. We'll get started with today's show. We begin with KC Lion Squad with a $2 super chat. KC Lion Squad asks, is Keon Coleman being out a huge loss for the Bills? Tex, if you could pull this up in real time, let's go to the Bills injury report. This is as of our recording on Tuesday. It's not just Keon Coleman that's potentially out for the Buffalo Bills. I say potentially. He is out. But also you got Amari Cooper banged up, and then you got Dalton Kincaid banged up as well. Who on earth is Josh Allen going to throw the football to on Sunday? I guess Shakir is about all he's got left, potentially speaking. So, yeah, that's a big deal for the Buffalo Bills to not have Keon Coleman, but also their other guys potentially, or at least not up to full strength anyway, if you're the Buffalo Bills. So for me, yes, it is a huge loss, not just Coleman, but all of it for the Buffalo Bills to not have those guys. That's a big deal, and that could potentially be the difference in a win or loss for the Chiefs on Sunday is how well the receivers play for the Bills. I said in my keys to victory earlier in the week that if they can limit Shakir's impact, that guarantees victory. That's what I'm looking at. To me, I think that's huge for Kansas City to catch that break there as far as that goes. But it's a great question, KC Lion Squad. Casey Mo, says, why were people so quick to write off Travis Kelce? So I have a theory on this. Not a conspiracy theory. But I got the documents. And I am of the belief that people were quick to write off Travis Kelce because it was the popular thing to do. Because people want to see the demise of Travis Kelce. People are rooting for this Kansas City Chiefs franchise to fall apart. They want to see the end of the dynasty. They want to see Travis Kelce go away. They're tired of the Taylor Swift saga, if you want to call it that. They're tired of even Jason Kelce. How many complaints do I see about Jason on TV every time he's on ESPN? Everyone outside of Kansas City is kind of tired of us, and they're rooting against us. They're rooting against Travis and Patrick and everything. And so people, I think, were quick to write off Travis Kelce because they wanted to see the demise. But guess what, folks? After a slow start 2024, Travis Kelce is guns a-blazing right now. He is looking like the best tight end in football. He's had nearly 500 yards. He's been great the last couple of weeks. His numbers, you're looking at, what is it now, 3 or 4 straight games with over 60 receiving yards. He's been really good. So, Travis, maybe he's not the same player he was a couple of years ago, but he is still pretty dang good, and he's cooking right now. So, for all the idiots, the naysayers that were quick to write off Travis Kelce, he ain't going anywhere, folks. Is Travis Kelce still the best tight end in the National Football League? Type Y for yes, in for no. Weigh in on our pinned comment today and let us know if you think he is still that guy. Tony the Tiger writing in, getting his workouts in with Big Tex. I don't know why people think that the Chiefs are pretenders and not contenders. People also think that the Lions are better. They are the real deal. Then KC, due to their credit, I still think KC better. I believe that's what he's finishing with. Tony, I could not agree more. Look, a lot of people are saying that this Chiefs team, they're getting lucky, that they don't deserve to be 9-0, that they're finding ways to win and all this. Well, here's the deal. Good teams find ways to win on their off days, and that's what the Kansas City Chiefs are doing. They have not played their best football yet, and honestly, that's okay. You got Pacheco and Aminu and Juju coming back soon. You got Hollywood coming back in time for the playoffs and all that. I mean, folks, if I'm just so tired of this narrative from the mainstream media that says that the Chiefs are lucky, that they're not that good and all this. Folks, this Chiefs team is legit. They are going to be fine. They are still the team to beat, and they're going to get better as this thing goes around. Tony, nothing's changed. This is still the team in the NFL. Don't let the haters and the losers tell you otherwise. The Lombardi Trophy, the Super Bowl, runs through Kansas City, Missouri, Tony. Chiefs Kingdom writes in, what can we expect from DeAndre Hopkins the rest of the year? Well, you look at Hopkins' last 2 games. He's had a total of 12 catches for 142 yards and 2 touchdowns. He has been very, very good, folks, the last couple of weeks. And he got off to a slow start to the year, but I don't blame him. He had Will Levis throwing him the football in Tennessee. And now, playing in a competent offense, he's not being led by very, very stupid people anymore in Tennessee. He's thriving. He's flourishing. And he's got an established role in this Chiefs offense now. They're using him to stretch the field. He brings something different to the table than even Rashee Rice did. It is a great fit for this Chiefs offense. And I think DeAndre Hopkins, folks, we're going to be talking about him potentially getting close to 1,000 yards by the end of the season. I think when we get to the playoffs, without question, he's going to be the number 1 receiver for this Chiefs team. He is the go-to guy. DeAndre Hopkins is just getting started, folks. Great addition, great work by Brett Veach. In Veach, we trust. Hopkins is that guy. Do you believe in DeAndre Hopkins? I sure do. Type B for believe, D for don't. Weigh in, let us know. How about Xavier Worthy, his teammate? We got his jerseys on sale now, chatsports.com/Worthy. We got the red jersey, the white jersey. We have men's and women's options available for you. Go see for yourself. Chatsports.com/Worthy. The link is in the comments and description of today's video. Free shipping available. Makes for a great gift right in time for the holiday season. Get yours now, chatsports.com/Worthy. Paul writes in, please sign Donovan Smith. So at the time of this recording on Tuesday, Donovan Smith is not a member of the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, you may be watching this and things may have changed by now, but at least at this time being, he's not a member of the Chiefs at this point. And he should be, folks, because you look at the Chiefs' left tackle struggles. Wanya Morris has not been that great. He's a little banged up. Kingsley, it has not been a good go for him. Even if we see Wanya get fully healthy, why would you not bring in Donovan Smith as another option? Because if something were to happen again to Wanya Morris, I sure as hell don't want to go back to Kingsley right now. Not saying Kingsley won't be good down the road, but he's just not ready yet. And that's okay. Sometimes rookies take time to develop. But Donovan Smith, it cannot hurt you. It can't hurt you at all to bring him back and to potentially find a role for him. His numbers pretty similar to Wanya Morris when it comes to PFF grades and all that. I'm all in. Bring back Donovan Smith. Richard writes in, does the Bills game concern you? Richard, I don't know if concern is the right word. I would say this, though. This is the most nervous I've been going into a game. It is the least confident of any game the Chiefs have played this season. And for me, it's not necessarily a knock on the Chiefs. It's just that the Bills are that good. The Bills are the biggest threat to the Chiefs in the AFC right now. So that's where I'm feeling in this. I think the Chiefs are going to win. Don't get me wrong. But my confidence meter, compared to the other games, is the least of any. But even with that said, let's say worst case scenario, Chiefs lose. Let's say it's an ugly loss. It only puts you at 1 loss on the year. You're still in great position to win home field and have the best record in the AFC. As much as we make this out to be a big game, it's not a must-win for Kansas City. It would be great for morale to beat Buffalo. You don't have to win this week. So am I concerned? Not concerned necessarily, but I feel like this team is going to be in good shape no matter what happens, win or lose come Sunday. Two more questions. Lenny writes in, will we ever see Rashee Rice again with his injuries and his legal trouble? Yeah, we will see Rashee again. Maybe he's not going to start next season with coming back from injury and a pending suspension and all that. But, yeah, Rashee's going to be around. Rashee looks so good prior to the injury this year. He was top 5 in about every major category before he got hurt. Rashee Rice looks like a top 10 receiver in the National Football League when he's healthy. Rashee's going to be back, and he's going to be better than ever when he does come back. This is far from over from Rashee Rice as far as that goes. Last question that comes in the mailbag this week that I will get to after this question from Lenny that a Big Tex has from KC Lion Squad writes in. Do you think we should use Xavier on kick and punt returns to get him a few more touches? Why not? You got that type of speed. Fastest player in the NFL. Why would you not find ways to use him more? Especially if he's being ignored in the passing game right now. Why would I not want that guy on the field and try to use his speed? Yeah. What do you have to lose? Play more Xavier Worthy in special teams. Please. For continuing Chiefs coverage, subscribe now to the Chiefs Report for the latest happenings on your favorite team all season long. I got to tell you, I'm so excited for this Bills game. It's going to be a good one. Buckle up, folks. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll be all over here on the channel. I'm Tyler Jones. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.